We all know that central government has come up with three farm bills which were passed as an act in the month of September. However, there are various farmer unions who have been protesting against these farm bills. More than 500 farmer unions are now on a path of agitation. Thousands of farmers from the neighboring states stopped by the police on their way to Delhi are campaigning at several points around the national capital. They have refused to move to a designated site, a condition set by the Center for Talks. So, according to the government, the idea behind introducing these bills on our act is to remove several restrictions such as a private stock holding of agricultural produce or the middleman system, which is quite prevalent in the mandis, and also to increase the income of the farmers. It is quite important that the market should come to the farmers and not the farmers should go to the market. So this is the idea which the government has been saying continuously for the very long time. However, the farmers, they are of this opinion that first of all, these bills, they actually are undermining the minimum support price system, and if the minimum support price system is vulnerable, then definitely the market forces are strong enough that in future they can control the farmer, and also the selling of the market or the agricultural produce that the farmers will be bringing with them. So the most important fight in this entire agitation is that no assurance has been provided to the farmers, according to the farmers themselves, regarding the minimum support price. The three farm bills which have been presented by the government, they are: first one is the Farmer Produce Trade and Commerce Promotion and Facilitation Bill. Second one is Farmers Empowerment and Protection Agreement of Price Assurance and Farmer Service Bill. And the last one is Essential Commodities Amendment Bill. So these are the bills which have been presented. Now, the intended benefits which are associated with the bills are: these bills aim to do away with government interference in agricultural trade by creating trading areas free of middlemen and government taxes outside the structure of APMC, that is Agricultural Produce Market Committee. It will allow farmers an option to sell their produce directly to these new zones without going through the middlemen and paying levies such as the mandis fees. The government sought to remove stockholding limits as well as curbs on interstate and intrastate trade and create a framework for contract farming. The concept of contract farming is to be boosted here according to the given bills. Also, these bills promote the creation of farmer producer organization on a large scale, and it will help in creating farmer friendly environment for contract farming where small players can definitely benefit. Now, according to these bills, many private players might come and they might invest in several issues like warehousing, grading and other marketing infrastructure which is required, and also one of the most important thing continuously said by the government is that a combined effect of all these three bills will help in creating one nation, one market for agricultural produce. Now this actually is the entire idea that has been proposed by the government. Now here the question arises, why the farmers are actually protesting? The farmers has been saying that this farm bill was passed without a proper consultation. So because there wasn't any proper consultation, it is adding up to the mistrust among various stockholders including farmers. Also by allowing trade zone to come up outside the APMC area, farmers have become apprehensive that the new system would lead to eventual exit from the minimum support price. Now the farmers are saying when there will be another trading area, the chances are quite high that the concept of minimum support price which government offers to the farmers even before the crops are sown, that concept of minimum support price, it might vanish with the presence of these new trade zone. Another issue raised by the farmer is that this proposed bill, they give the preference for corporate interest at the cost of farmers' interest, up just because there shall be no regulation in the free trading areas which have been proposed by the government. The farmer may find it difficult to deal with corporate as they solely operate on the motive of profit seeking. So these are some of the concerns which have been regularly raised by the farmers during these agitations. So the present scenario, the trouble is that most farmers are not convinced by the assurance and fear that their precarity will increase as a result of the changes. Also, farmers' leaders have pointed out that the center has refused to address their specific concern regarding the new laws, which they are concerned will render them helpless in the face of exploitative market forces. Without strong institutional arrangement, the free market may harm lack of unorganized small farmers who have been remarkably productive and stored up the economy even during a pandemic.